Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, welcome to another edition of Roll the Tape podcast with Manager Marty. I'm your host, Manager Marty, and I'm not going to hold you all too long. But you see, we have to talk about it. It's not over. Devin Haney is done. I mean, this is what we've been hearing. Ryan Garcia cheated. This is what we've been hearing. So we're going to talk about it today. Double salute to my guy, All Things. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Everybody in the chat, welcome. Thank you for acknowledging me. Everybody that's watching the replay of this live, you are also equally as welcome as those that are here live. Double salute to my guy, Andre Noble. He is also a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Now, see, I tried to be modest about it. And every time I try to be modest, somebody say something or do something to make me come on here live and educate you all. So this is what I love about what we do here. Let me play y'all something that Devin Haney said. He's done an interview. And I just got finished hearing it literally a couple seconds ago. And I want to speak on it because a lot of people keep calling me a fool. Keep insulting me. Not just on this channel in my comment section, but even when I conduct interviews on other people's platform, like YS Sim Sports Media. And it is because of what I said about gangsters. Now remember, I done told y'all, and y'all already know this. We all know this at this point. But gangsters don't run to the law. Gangsters run from the law. That's what I'm saying. So I got the roll of tape because people were saying in the comments section that Devin Haney ain't make no reference about him being a gangster and he's an upstanding young man. And I hope Devin Haney can still be an upstanding young man, but him and his dad have portrayed a gangster image time and time again. I done told you all that there's no place for it in boxing. Remember, just the other day on Sunday when I was here, I gave you 3 examples of what took place in the history of boxing when people say they're going to get it back in blood, when people say things like we're going to get you killed in the ring, when people say I'm going to shoot up the press conference or get my goons to shoot up the press conference. Remember I talked to y'all about this on Sunday? Okay. Remember Deontay Wilder said when he lost to Tyson Fury in the second fight, he said that he was going to get it back in blood. We know on the streets that that's a gangster term, okay? We know this already. That is street code when you say get it back in blood, right? Okay, so now that we established that Deontay Wilder did that, and he said that about Fury. Y'all remember that? After the second fight. Y'all remember that? Okay. You seen what happened to him. Okay. Adrian Broner said recently, in an interview with, well, it wasn't an interview, it was a press conference with Blair Cobb. He said, I'm not playing with you today. I'm not saying no jokes today. My goons is here. My steppers is here. And they're going to light this thing up. They'll shoot this whole S up if you play with me today. They'll shoot you up. Hey. That's what Adrian Broner said. And you seen what happened to him, right? Okay. Bill Haney said he's going to send his son in the ring to commit a homicide against Ryan Garcia. And you seen what happened to him. I keep telling y'all, there's no place for the street or gang element or the gangster image. There is no place for it in the sport of boxing. And people keep criticizing me time and time again every time I say that. Double salute to my guy, Toon. Thank you for your super chat and your contribution to the channel. Toon says in the super chat, Devin ain't no gangster. That man is from the burbs. Okay, fine. Bill may be from Oakland and then got some rank, but Devin ain't got a lick of hood in him. Okay? That what my man Toon said. Double salute to my guy Andre Smith. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Here's the thing. Because people keep on trying to act like they don't recall the things that Devin Haney say, even on X, formerly known as Twitter. When he be telling people to suck his genitals, when he be talking gangster, he do be talking a little bit reckless and gangster. People forget his dad Bill be talking gangster. All I'm saying is there is no place for the gangster image or the gang elements in the sport of boxing. I keep saying it because we're businessmen. Well, this is what Devin Haney said, and I wanted y'all to hear it because I'm just going to start the show off with that. But before I do, I got to give a double salute to 2 Cents Boxing. She's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Double salute to my guy, Lifeline Music TV. He's also a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. This Devin Haney. Did Devin Haney words?
For the shit that he did, I want to make him pay for the shit that he did in the ring, out the ring. However, we not friends. It ain't none of that. Like I said, he gonna pay for it. He gonna pay for what he did in the ring and out the ring. I mean that in many different ways. When you sign a contract, he said that he's gonna be clean going into the fight. I'm gonna be clean. It ain't gonna be nothing in my system. It ain't gonna be nothing in his system. And he didn't hold up his bargain. He didn't hold up on his side of that. So he will pay. I want to get it back in blood in the ring, but also outside the ring. I'm still a businessman at the end of the day, and people admire me because of my business. For the shit that he did, I want to make him pay for the shit that he did in the ring, out the ring. However, we not friends. It ain't none of that. Like I said, he gonna pay for it. He gonna pay for what he did in the ring and out the ring. I mean that in many different ways. When you sign a contract, he said that he's gonna be clean going into the fight. I'm gonna be clean. It ain't gonna be nothing in my system. It ain't gonna be nothing in his system. And he didn't hold up his bargain. He didn't hold up on his side of that. So he will pay. I want to get it back in blood in the ring, but also outside the ring. I'm still a businessman at the end of the day.
All right, that Devin Haney. I had to play it again because there was an interruption in my phone as a text message came through. So that's Devin Haney. That's what he said. Now, people keep telling me that Devin Haney don't talk gangster. That's what they keep saying. They done told me that in the comments section on somebody else's platform when I did an interview with YSM Sports Media over the weekend. People been in my comment section. All I'm saying is this. We cannot have the gangster image or the gang element involved in the sport of boxing. I don't see what I'm saying that's wrong. Well, let's take Devin Haney's words. I'm starting the show off to address that first. And then we're going to get down to what's really going down. Let me see. I'm going to play it, just a little snippet. I want to make sure I can hear what I'm hearing. Make sure I'm not misinterpreting anything.
For the shit that he did, I want to make him pay for the shit that he did in the ring, out the ring. However, we not friends. It ain't none of that. Like I said, he gonna pay for it. He gonna pay for what he did in the ring and out the ring. I mean that in many different ways.
All right. He said he gonna pay for what he did inside the ring and outside the ring. And then he said, I mean that in many different ways. Well, how many ways do a person or can a person mean that outside the ring? If you're not going to just sue the man or hold them legally accountable in the court of law, what other way or what different means will you use outside the ring? We know what inside the ring means. You know, inside the ring means you're going to fight him in the rematch. Great. Glad to hear that. But he said, I mean that in many different ways. So what's another way that Devin Haney can mean that he want Ryan Garcia to pay for what he did, besides taking legal action against him? What other way? As the viewership is increasing exponentially. Can we get the likes to be congruent with the viewership? Can I get one like? You know, I don't ask for much. By the way, speaking of asking, the Cash App is $ Manager Marty. We have expenses. We got expenses. Can I get one like? I don't ask for much. Just can I get one? What did he mean by that? He said in many different ways. That's all I'm asking. Because I know that gangsters run from the law. I didn't say that publicly, and I've been saying it over and over again. Because people will have an expectation for Devin Haney to react or respond based on an image that he's presenting. That's what I'm saying. This is why people keep on really grinding them up, really. People on YouTube, they're, you know, and I'm talking about in my chat, and I'm saying in other places probably too, but I know in my comment section and in my chat live, people will be giving, you know, Devin Haney the business with regards to how he's responded in the time of adversity, meaning that he's running straight to the law. He went to go get a lawyer and all this. I'm just saying people criticizing the guy, and they only doing that from what I've been told because of this image that him and his dad keep presenting. You know, like his dad said, he 50 and 0 in the streets. What they say, he a hellified street injure, right? Stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm just saying, why? Just leave it alone. Remember, I done said just in an interview recently. Do the lawsuit. But the attorneys should be telling Devin Haney, don't make any public statements. Let me do my job as your attorney, but don't try to defend anything in the court of public opinion. That's what most attorneys would tell their clients. If you conduct an interview and someone asks you about the proceedings, just say, you know, basically, upon advisement of my attorney and legal representation, I cannot speak on the matter, or I'm not at liberty to discuss the matter in its entirety. Things of that nature. You know what I mean? But he keeps talking about it, and then, of course, people are going to keep reacting to it. Double salute to my guy, Boxing Hacker. Thank you for your support and contribution with the super sticker in the chat. Appreciate you, man. So that's all I was talking about. It ain't over. I want to play some more of what he said.
When you sign a contract, he said that he's gonna be clean going into the fight. I'm gonna be clean. It ain't gonna be nothing in my system. It ain't gonna be nothing in his system. And he didn't hold up his bargain. He didn't hold up on his side of that.
All right. So let me get this right. Devin Haney just said it. He said that he signed a contract with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia agreed to the terms. He agreed to the terms that he's going to be clean. Devin Haney said he agreed to the terms in the contract that he's also going to be clean. And he said Ryan Garcia did not uphold his end of the bargain. And so what's happened is, because he's saying that, this is why people are going to start firing back at Devin Haney. I'm going to show you why. Because when he fought in San Francisco against Regis Prograis, according to Regis Prograis and according to representation of the California State Athletic Commission, Devin Haney didn't uphold his end of the bargain with that weight clause. Y'all remember that? I'm just telling y'all what happened. I'm just telling y'all what we've seen and heard thus far. So what I'm saying, this is why Devin Haney needs to do that, because you don't want anything that's used against you, Devin. And when I say the weight, let me be clear. I'm talking about according to the rules of the California State Athletic Commission about how much you can and cannot rehydrate. And we know, because I had Victor Conte here himself, and I asked him about the 25-pound weight gain that Devin Haney put on within 24 hours after he weighed in against Regis Prograis back in December of 2023. So what I'm saying is, people are going to scrutinize Devin because he's talking about Ryan Garcia not upholding his end of the bargain in the contract. Now, we don't know if this is in the contract. We don't know. This is just what he said. But we can take his word for it. So that's what he said. So let's just assume, based on what he said, it's in the contract. Cool. But people going to come back and say, well, Devin, you didn't uphold your end in the contract with Regis Prograis. That's what people going to say. I'm just saying, listen, I'm just saying that these are things that keep happening to Devin Haney because people are responding when he speaks. People are responding when his dad speaks. That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean? That's what people are going to say.
So he will pay. I want to get it back in blood in the ring, but also outside the ring. I'm still a businessman at the end of the day. And people admire me because of my business sense.
All right, so he said he wanted to get it back in blood in the ring and out the ring. That's what he said. And the last person we heard say they want to get something back in blood in the ring, it didn't end well for them. Now, hopefully this is not the case for Devin. But I have to tell you right now, Devin Haney is the one. He said that this fight has affected him mentally. You haven't heard nobody else, nowhere else, speak on the mental consequences that boxers suffer after a loss, especially in devastating fashion. You ain't hear it nowhere else but here. And I've been telling y'all this time and time again. There's two types of beatings that fighters take. Remember I told y'all that? I told y'all that when I first got this channel on YouTube almost 2 years ago. What did I say? Fighters get beat up and fighters get beat down. So Devin Haney acknowledged that this fight has taken his mental toll on him. You know what I mean? And I believe, and I hope it's not true, but based on my assessment and experience in this business and in the sport overall, because I've been in the sport longer than I've done business in it. I've been a fan of the sport too, longer than I actually been in the sport. But my point is, he's showing telltale signs of a fighter that got beat down. And this is why I would recommend him fall back, because we know that Devin Haney is still suspended right now. So just fall back and chill. Now, I don't know how long he's suspended for, because the New York State Athletic Commission obviously publicly stated on BoxRec that he is suspended indefinitely. Okay? They could lift their suspension today, tomorrow, next month, 6 months from now. We don't know. Double salute to my guy, Toon. Thank you again for your contribution and your support to the channel, Toon. Thank you for the super chat. Toon says, find it funny how Victor Conte did all that non-stop tweeting and kept atting Haney every post. And it's funny, business is going on and he's protecting his quote-unquote snack sponsor. Conte just brings too much confusion to boxing. Boot him. That's from my guy Tune. And the thing about it is this. Victor Conte is responding the way he's been responding because Devin Haney is the #1 snack fighter in his stable. And that's not a secret. I believe he has the longest tenure that's actively sponsored or been an athlete in the snack program. Okay? Now I got a question on that. Because see, majority of boxing fans have short-term memory loss. So that's why I like to bring up old stuff. Yeah, I like to bring up old stuff. I'm like a bitter woman whose husband cheated on her, and then 6 months go by, and the husband thinking that it's over, and a memory get triggered by her. And guess what happened? She bring it up again. And then a year go by, and she bring it up again. And then 2 years go by. She says she forgive the man, and she brings it up again. And you know what the husband say? Baby, you said you forgive me. Why you keep bringing up old stuff? That was a year ago. That's all I'm saying. I just bring up old stuff because some people be forgetting. Now remember, now I'm saying old stuff. Now remember when I had Victor Conte over here. Y'all remember when I had him over here in an interview? Y'all remember that? Most of you were here. I said, now I'm not saying I'm petty. I just want to be clear, Randy. I just want to be clear, Randy. I'm not saying I'm petty, Randy. I'm just saying I like to bring up old stuff for boxing purposes only. Now, remember when Victor Conte was here on this channel, on this platform, live and living color right here before all of us. Remember? Someone sent a super chat in and asked him, and I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was 2 Cents Boxing. I know it wasn't Greg Quarterbaum because I remember his question. I don't know if it was Lifeline Music. It was somebody who's a big supporter of the channel and that comes over here very frequently, and that's family. You know what I mean? That's part of the Roller Tape Film crew. I don't know, it could have been Aaron Muhammad. It was one of them. But they asked Victor Conte through the super chat, they said, Victor, do you believe that Memo Heredia is still cheating in boxing? And if some of y'all might not know who Memo is, Memo Heredia, he is the quote-unquote strength and conditioning coach of David Benavidez and some other fighters. But most notably, he's been with David Benavidez for, I think, his last 4 or 5 fights. In fact, he's the one when Victor Conte, not this year, but last year, he's the one when, remember y'all, when Victor Conte tweeted and said, boxing needs to get woke, Memo Heredia, and he tagged him in the tweet, Memo Heredia is in the camp of David Benavidez. Smart cheaters know how to circumvent testing. IGF-1, LR3 is undetectable and powerful, and there's no test for it. Remember, those were the exact words of Victor when he was referring to Memo Heredia. Remember that? And then he came on this platform a year later, which was in February of this year, and excuse me, January of this year, February of 2022, and he actually said that he believed that, hey, Memo Heredia is still cheating. Y'all remember that? So my question becomes, if Victor Conte believes in his heart that Memo Heredia is still cheating, right? Still cheating, and he's still working with David Benavidez, why come, not how come, why come we didn't hear Victor Conte or see him tweet any suspicion of how David Benavidez beat Caleb Plant, who was a snack fighter, how David Benavidez a TKO on Andre, who's also a snack fighter. We didn't hear Victor say a mumbling word. Did you? I mean, I didn't. Did you see a tweet? Y'all probably seen it. Tell me, did you see a tweet of Victor Conte making any references of suspicions of David Benavidez's performance when he fought 2 of his snack fighters in a matter of 6 months? And I'm talking about Caleb Plant and then Andre. Actually, it was 8 months. Excuse me, 8-month time span between them fights that he had with Plant and Andre, whom are both on the SNAC program. I didn't hear Victor say nothing about that. I mean, I figure he should be the first one to say, whoa, 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 whoa. That guy over there is rolling with Memo Heredia. I'm suspicious of him. He beat 2 of my guys. He probably on something. I mean, didn't Victor Conte say, and I think he said it over here too. He did. He said it over here. He did. He said when he see a fighter that look like they're on EPO, his words, not mine. And you know I got the tape. I'll pull it up if you don't believe. He said when he look in the ring or look at a fight and see a fighter showing signs that they're using EPO, he said he immediately look and see who they're associated with. And then he draws his conclusion based on their association of a known cheater. You remember that? That's what he said. So all I'm saying is if he believed in his heart that Memo Heredia is still cheating in boxing, well, how come he didn't say nothing about that? When both of his SNAC fighters lost. Why am I bringing that up? My point is, now that this happened with Devin Haney, you see my point? Y'all see where I'm going with that? He coming hard. He's coming hard on Ryan Garcia. Victor Conte he been going all out every single day tweeting. I don't know if he's tweeting now about it, but I know he's been tweeting real heavy once the news broke that Ryan Garcia tested positive for A, nandrolone, and tested positive B for ostarine. Of course, it was later determined by reports that he did not test positive for any traces of nandrolone, even though Victor Conte was on other people's platform speaking on it, like TMZ Sports. Now remember that? Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is he's going hard on Ryan Garcia because Devin Haney is his #1 athlete that he's working with. He has the longest tenure over there. I get it. Double salute to my guy, Gregory Quarterbomb. Thank you, Greg, for your contribution and your support to the channel. As always, thank you for the super chat. Let me read that. Greg says, Devin's inability to accept the outcome of this fight shows a major character and psychological flaw in him that needs to be fixed and fast. Those were the words of Greg. Greg, I totally agree. And that's one of the telltale signs of knowing when a fighter is beat down. I'm gonna give y'all, y'all see how I'm just dropping jewels every time I come on live. One of the telltale signs, you ain't gonna find this or hear this nowhere else. That's why I'm glad you're here. And the viewership is increasing exponentially. My goodness. One of the telltale signs of a fighter getting beat down. This is the first sign you'll see. Failure to accept the results and outcome of the fight. You ever see a fighter get beat up in the ring? The whole world has seen him get beat up. Then turn around after the fight and say, oh, no, I won that fight. Hands down, fair and square, I know I won that. Or when a fighter gets beat up in the ring and then subsequently following that, start making excuses. Some excuses, might be warranted, but most of them don't be. Some excuses might sound ridiculous and some excuses don't sound ridiculous. But these are the telltale signs, okay? I'm saying I believe that Devin Haney got beat down in the fight based on all of the symptoms that he's shown me through my observation. I hope that he didn't get beat down. I hope he gets back in the ring after he, served his suspension. I hope he fight Ryan Garcia in a rematch. I do. We got thousands of people here watching live in living color. I know why you're here. You waiting for me to say something controversial. Well, you came to the right place. Of course. You know how we do. We at the family cookout. So grab a plate, grab some utensils, grab a cup. Come on in and have a seat. Okay? And I know some of you here because you brought your own plate. You try to sneak it, you try to sneak the plate in aluminum foil you in. The empty plate that you got in your hand in aluminum foil, you try to sneak it in there, but I seen you. And what you brought that here for is so that you can keep freeloading. I see you, and it's okay. I'm going to feed you fresh bread. Huh? I call it food for thought. But you're going to come eat the free food here now, then turn around and put more food on your plate, the plate that you brought with the aluminum foil. I get it. It's all right. Yeah. It's okay. I know you're freeloading. It's all right. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Okay? Now, you know what I got to say. I got to say a joke for you freeloaders that's just coming over here. You're not a part of the process of helping me build this channel. You're not a part of the process of me educating the boxing community. You're not a part of the Roll the Tape Film crew members. I know why you're here. You remind me of a female I'm talking about a single female now, that go on 3 dates a week with 3 different guys. And then when she get there at the restaurant, she eat 25% of her food, wrap up the other 75%, take it to work with her the next day and eat it with the guy she really like. Woo-wee! Man, I love having fun. Hey, Toon, what's going on, Toon? Somebody, super chat say, message deleted by Toon. What happened? What's going on? Man, I don't know what memo Heredia, I don't know what regimens, supplements, or other things that he might be giving his fighters. But man, Memo Heredia undefeated against the SNAC program. Maybe I should recommend people to go to him. Because I've been telling Ryan Garcia, Errol Spence, and the rest of them to go to the SNAC program. I need to find out what's the name of Memo's program. Because he beat everybody in the SNAC program. Yeah, shout out to you, DJ Black Charm Music. What's good with you now? Oh, Miss Alexandria here? Hey, Miss Alexandria. Always a pleasure to see her. Oh, speaking of that, oh man, I never even saluted the queens and the lady. I wonder the last time don't even worry about it. Let me turn this light off right here. I got to get in R&B mode. Let me turn one of these lights out. There you go. Fellas, step to the side. Come on. Step to the side, fellas. You know it's that time of the show. Some of y'all might be new here, but I do acknowledge the ladies on my platform. I can't speak for what everybody else do and don't do. But over here, we acknowledge the ladies because they're in the chat. They're watching live and live in color. They're watching the replay. They contribute to the channel. They email me. They are so graceful in the chat. And I admire the ladies because one of the things that I love the most when I look at the chat and see the ladies in it, they always keep it gracious, always showing a decorum about themselves. And some men be so emotional and the women don't be as emotional. And women are emotional creatures. So with that being said, let me sip some water. Gotta make sure I get the R&B voice on for the ladies. Hold on. Fellas, don't be hating on me. Because the last time I was here Sunday, somebody was cracking jokes, talking about my lips and all that. But the ladies already confirmed they like that. So this is not for y'all. Step to the side for a minute. All right. Ladies, yes, you. Don't look around, baby. I'm talking to you. Listen, sweetheart, listen. I appreciate each and every last one of you giving your support, investing your time. You can be anywhere else, but you chose to be here with me today and watching a replay of this live. So double salute to you, Queen. I appreciate all of your support, all of the contributions that you make to help build and uplift this channel. I appreciate it so very much. Yes, I'm talking to you. Don't look around, baby. I'm talking to you. All right, now, Mac Marty's been activated. Now that I got that out the way, fellas, come on back in the room. That wasn't even for your. Come on back. All right, let me turn the light back on. Woo! Listen, right? Ryan Garcia gets exposed, right? Now I know what y'all thinking. What's going on here? Let me see. Oh, now I know some of y'all might be saying, well, how did Ryan Garcia get exposed? How did he get exposed? Well, what I saw earlier today was the paperwork is out. Now, I don't know who published the paperwork, where they get it from. Some of you probably already have seen it. But the paperwork came out that stated the actual reason and the cause of Ryan Garcia's suspension. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Where it didn't say that he suspended because he actually ingested performance enhancement drugs from what I saw. That I'm just saying from what I saw. What I saw was the reason that was set therein in the documents was that Ryan Garcia failed to inform the New York State Athletic Commission of the supplements that he was using prior to him actually being tested by them. That's what I saw. I'm just telling y'all what I saw. I saw the paperwork. Who need a wrench? Hey, Andre, who need a wrench, Andre? What's up, One Sexy T? Where you been, girl? Who need a wrench? Who need a wrench? Who need a wrench? Who need a wrench? Tell me. I'll give it to him. Oh yeah, Miss Alexandria. I thought she had a wrench already. She don't have a wrench? Bam, there you go right there. You see how fast that was? Hey, Key, you see how fast that was? You got a wrench now, baby. I thought you already had one. You got one now. That's what I saw. So I'm saying he got exposed, meaning that the New York State Athletic Commission exposed the real reason why he got suspended. Now, I know people are going to say it's because he cheated, because he, used Ostarine to gain an advantage, which is the reason why and how he beat Devin Haney. I know people have been saying that too. But according to the language that I read earlier today, I saw the paperwork. Now, y'all know how I am. I put the paperwork on the screen. But since I'm doing this live through YouTube instead of StreamYard, there's no way I could share my screen or put the paperwork up there. But most of you probably have seen it already because I was kind of late. Yeah, man, look, everybody's here. I was kind of late. Hey, who just said that? Dang, I'm trying to respond to someone. Oh, that whole boy. You see him? Oh, the trolls are here. That who I was talking to when I talked about them freeloaders. It was the trolls. Yeah, man, listen. Hey, I love you, trolls. Don't you stop coming over here. You're going to learn something. You stick around with me long enough. I ain't mad at you here. Come on over here. Can we get the likes congruent with the viewership real quick? I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Can I get one more like? Just one. I don't ask for much. Just one. Can I get one like? Just one. My guy is here. Double salute to him. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Take film crew, and he contributed to the super chat. Thank you, my guy, Fort Greene Pharaoh. Fort Greene says, salute Manager Marty. What's up, my guy? Oh, man, I'm just chilling, Fort Greene. You know me, the most controversial man in the YouTube boxing community. You know how I do. I just tell it like it is. It's tight, but it's right. Some people don't like it, but if you really listen to the words that I say, you know what I mean? I make too much sense. That's why I call it food for thought. It's thought-provoking. It make you sit down and think about the things I'm saying and calculate and evaluate and use your intelligence. That's all it does. Thank y'all for the likes. Come on, give me some more of them likes. Oh, you ain't getting no... Hey, stop playing Lifeline. Bam, you got one now, Life. I thought you had one too, brother. Man, I thought I gave you one, man. You so welcome, Miss Alexandra. You so welcome, baby. So welcome. Hold on, y'all. I got to answer this real quick. That was business right there, y'all. I know y'all saw me smiling, but you know, listen. Hey, when the check called, we got the answer. That ain't personal. Because look, some people don't want to be a part of the experience of building the channel. You know what I mean? So I got to find other legal means in boxing. You know what I mean? To get the check. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I don't get the super chats that the other ones get. I don't get the super stickers and super thanks that the other ones get. And half of them be lying to y'all too. They don't even know what they talk about. But the point I'm making is I appreciate all of the contribution. It don't make a difference. So what I'm saying is, back to Ryan Garcia, and I'm gonna let y'all go soon. He got exposed by the New York State Athletic Committee. They put the paperwork. I don't know where they get the paper from. They meaning those that reported on. I don't know where they get the paperwork from. But somebody got it from the New York State Athletic Commission. And they exposed the real reason why they suspended Ryan Garcia. Because his lack of informing the New York State Athletic Commission is an actual violation of their rules and regulations. All right? And I'm not sure if he, meaning Ryan Garcia, if he even informed the VADA representation. You know, I was really talking about Mari Goodman. And those that help operate VADA. I don't know if he even informed them of the supplements that he was taking before the testing. I don't know, but I know that that was a violation according to the rules, regulations, and policies of the New York State Athletic Commission to the fighters or athletes in combat sports. So, double salute to my guy, Michael Dangerfield. He's also a member of the channel and a supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. So the question becomes, is Devin Haney done? What's up, Steve? Is he done? Is Devin Haney done? Is his career completely over? Why am I saying that? Why am I asking that question? I'm not saying he is done. He might be, he may not be. That decision is solely up to him. But right now, one of the reasons why I said that it's a question because he's now, well, we already know he's suspended indefinitely by the New York State Athletic Commission, but now he's suspended as the WBC champion. He's known as a champion in recess. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. I tried to do some research on that. I even pulled up the WBC's rules and regulation to see if I can get some more insight and intel of what champion in recess actually mean. What's the protocol? What is the process? Since that champion in recess did not lose the title on the scale or inside of the square circle, when the competitors who will compete for that championship and win it, what does that mean for the actual champion, Devin Haney? Does he get an opportunity to win the belt back? Do they strip the champion? Because I think there's a fight that they're trying to sanction with the guy who just beat Matias against the winner. I forgot his name. The guy who beat Gary Antoine Russell, right? So basically the winner of the Gary Antoine Russell fight versus the winner of the Matias fight. Both of them are supposed to unify the titles. And I'm trying to figure out, do they just strip one of them after they win and say, all right, we're going to get a belt back to Devin Haney when he comes back? I need more clarification on that. Not understanding, you know, how that process works. Hey, Greg, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Band Up lately. I haven't seen the young guy. I haven't seen him. I'll reach out to him. He's my what you call that? Friend on the Instagram. I'll reach out to him, see what's up with him. Never. Who's asked me that? Boxing's theologian? Boxing's theologian? I can't recall one so far that I know of. Double salute to my guy, Lifeline Music. I told y'all he's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew, and a new moderator on the channel. Lifeline Music, thank you for your contribution through the super chat. Lifeline says, Manager Marty, support to the channel. Roll the tape. Always a pleasure. Double salute to you again, Lifeline. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, Puello, that's his name. Thank you, that whole boy and Mr. Finesse. Thank y'all for that. Yeah, Puello, that's his name. That's the one that beat Brian. What's his name? Matias. Talking about some Brian. I'm thinking about Brian Mendoza because I still got SNAC on my mind. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Sandor Martin too. Sandor Martin. He's in the sweepstakes as well to fight for that same belt because technically speaking, he was the mandatory for that title. Nobody really expected Devin to lose because we thought Devin Haney, well, I didn't expect, let me not say nobody, that's not true. People did expect him to lose. I didn't expect Devin Haney to lose. I thought he was going to go in there, outbacks Ryan Garcia, dance circles around the guy, keep turning him, disarm him from his left hook, make it an easy night. That's what I thought. And I called that. I thought that was going to happen. But his trainer told him, I'm talking about Devin Haney's trainer, his head trainer, the chief second, told him, go in there, we're going to go in there and stand toe-to-toe with him. That was his trainer's dad, right? Bill Haney? That's his main trainer, right? Oh, okay. Man, everybody's calling me. What's up, Kamal? You good? Listen, let me help. I got to wrap this up. Y'all don't even know what that phone call was about. I got to wrap this up. Listen, y'all better listen. Y'all better listen to the manager, right? Ryan Garcia did not get suspended for PED use. He got suspended according to the paperwork I saw. I don't know if they doctored it up, but it looked legit to me. I don't think it was doctored up. He got suspended for failing to inform and report the New York State Athletic Commission that he was even taking supplements. Now, if he was with Victor Conte, I hate to bring this up, but we know if he was with Victor Conte, none of this would have never happened. You know why? Because he would have got that therapeutic use exemption. Come on, y'all already know how the game go. I told y'all about that when Victor was here. And then when he left, I taught y'all about that. I'm just saying. I mean, well, he don't have a medical doctor or physician to, basically substantiate that he has a medical condition. That's how you get the therapeutic use exemption. But what I'm saying is if you're going to use the supplements, you got to tell the New York State Athletic Commission because they're going to test you. So you have to tell them in case something like this happens where it comes up in your urine, shows up in your urinalysis, and then you can say, look, I warned you all that I was taking this supplement, and of course now it's contaminated. But there was a violation of the New York State Athletic Commission's code, or actually their procedures and policies and, their regulations. So that's what I saw. Also, real quick, is Devin Haney done? Will he actually get in the ring again? Because nobody's going to want to see him fight nobody else. In fact, it's probably going to be hard for him to fight anyone else. He's going to have to fight Ryan Garcia if he gets back in the ring. He just has to. Oh, I want to tell y'all this and I'm going to let y'all go. I thought about something. Remember I taught y'all, you ain't find this information nowhere else on YouTube, but you got it right here. Remember, I told y'all this a year and a half ago. Remember I taught you all, most of you were here, and if you don't, I'll say it again before I let you go. Remember I taught you all about red tape, blue tape. Remember? Y'all remember that, right? I told you all about the red tape and the blue tape just even a couple of weeks ago. I reminded some of you that may have forgotten, and to the new audience, that when you watch boxing matches in most states, not all, but in most of them, right, to identify the fighters, and I'm talking about from the perspective of the judges. That's why we have red corner, blue corner. The color tape is going to be synonymous with it's going to be synonymous with the corner that the fighter represent. Y'all saw that in the Tank Davis versus Frank Martin fight, didn't you? Did y'all see that? Red tape on the wrist of one fighter, blue tape on the wrist of the other fighter, the opponent. Remember I told y'all that? Did y'all see that in that Tank Davis versus Frank Martin fight? Y'all didn't? Maybe it wasn't that fight. Maybe it was a different Tank fight. Oh, no, it was Tank. No, it was Tank. I think that was Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz. That's who I thought that was. Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, it's not just, that's not the only fight. But I wanted to know if y'all saw it in that fight. Because I was trying to pull it up to see if, because I wanted to use it as a reference, as a teachable moment. But no, they didn't have it. I just pulled it up just now. They didn't have the red and blue. But I think that was Tank and Leo Santa Cruz. But yeah. Listen, I got to go. I'm going to try to come back up here on Friday. Okay, I'm going to try to. I can't make no promises because y'all know I usually come on Friday, but I have a very, very, very busy week, birthday week. But we're going to try to get it in on Friday. I love the fact that all of you came. Thank y'all for contributing to the channel. Those of you supported, thank you all for trying the best you can to make the lights congruent with the viewership. Oh, yeah, Tank versus Pitbull. Was that it too? Yeah, I think it was Tank versus Pitbull too. Thank you. Who was that said that? I got to give you the alley-oop. Who gave me the alley-oop just now? Oh, man, who was that? The chat be going so fast. I want to give that person that credit. Mr. De La Cruz, 559. Thank you for that. What else I was saying? Oh, come on back here on Friday. We still need answers. It ain't over. I'm going to break down. I don't want to get no free information because I told the Haneys to call me on the phone. Y'all know Devin and Bill Haney's number. Tell them to call me, man. Gonna help them guys out. See, y'all keep saying I'm a hater, but I'm not. I can do two things right now. Turn this whole thing. I can turn this whole thing around from a managerial's perspective. Man, I'm doing way too much talking. I'm gonna leave y'all with my famous 3 words. No, not we need answers. I left y'all with that on Sunday. I'm gonna leave y'all with these last 3 words. After I say, don't take my word for it.